It's all fun and games till someone gets shot.
Jester King, buddy, I hope you're there. This video is for you. Today we're going to be talking about Angel. Now, this is a character who had a very short appearance in Tekken, but she had a huge impact. Her story only exists inside Tekken 2 and the Tekken comics. Now, I'm going to be talking about the Tekken comics in just a second, because when I looked into the comics, that stuff, I have a lot to say about that. I'm going to dedicate another video to the Tekken comics as a whole, but Angel plays a big role in some of it, so I want to talk about it in the second half of this video. But the first half of this video, I'm going to be talking about her appearance in Tekken 2, her personality, and her biography, right? So this is pulled from the Tekken wiki, for those of you who know what that is. But basically it says Angel is a character in the Tekken series who first appeared in Tekken 2. She is a palette swap of Devil Kazuya in Tekken 2 and the Tekken Tag Tournament. She later returned in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 with her own character slot and moveset. Interesting. That's how the character originally begun. Her bio goes on to say Angel first appeared without any storyline explanation, save for the fact that she fights with devils over Kazuya's Dark Soul. She was originally a palette swap for the direct clone of Devil Kazuya, and as her original Tekken 2 biograph implied, it was thought that she is a representation of the good in Kazuya. However, according to Harada, Angel is not part of Kazuya's soul. It's unknown what happened to Angel since she's not canonically seen after Tekken 2. Her personality. When I first read through her personality, it was very interesting because I like her personality. I like some of the things that she does. So let's read it. It says, a very exclusive character in the series, Angel is rather a enigmatic figure. Her heavenly exterior contrasts with the rather brutal and almost terrifying demeanor she has during fights. As being light, she seeks to help those who are corrupted by evil. She is known to be graceful and elegant, but this can juxtapose to a frightening side when she shrieks and bellows like a wild animal. Across the series, Angel has acted to save others, utilizing her power to keep the evil at bay and purify those who might be brainwashed by malignant forces. Overall, she is clear opposite of Devil. Although her angelic facade can sometimes be overruled by her ferocious and violent emotions. So very interesting. That's something that I liked about Angel. The first time I experienced her, played her, I used to play as her for a little bit. I liked that she was like an angel, but she was very violent. Like she used to, like the thing said, she used to growl like an animal, shriek, like all kind. She was, in my opinion, I think she is one of the most interesting female characters in Tekken. Her personality and the angel aspect, nothing comes close to that for me. I wish they would do more with her. That's kind of why I'm making this video. Now moving on to what happens in Tekken 2. There's two versions, and I'm going to be going through both of them. The first version, Angel existence is entwined with the devils. Bewitched by devil, Kazuya's appearance changes from person to person. Some see a jet black devil, while others see the brilliant ray of an angel. This is kind of hard to understand here, because it makes it seem as if one person can look at him and see Angel, but then another person can look at him and see him, right? It kind of makes it mysterious on how people see him, and I don't really think this is the case anymore in Tekken 7. Tekken 7, there is no mention, or there isn't anything where he's sort of seen as kind of a good guy or bad guy. For those of you guys who played Tekken 7, the storyline, and remember it, he actually got exposed as a devil in that story. He was, talked about on the news, and that's kind of what really amped up the situation. Is when Kuma showed up, they fought, it was captured, and he was kind of exposed to be a devil because he was kind of hiding that. So maybe this can be that, you know, some people seen him as an angel until it was exposed. It's really left ambiguous, right? Version 2 says, although Kazuha is seemingly possessed with a black heart, there's still some good left in him. Angel will battle against Devil to save Kazuha. So kind of different, but the same. What it looks like Angel is kind of I kind of want to say this is a fight within himself that sometimes expels outwards, right? He fights within himself for good and bad. We kind of seen the same thing with June. June is kind of seen as his better half and the good with inside of him. And that's why a lot of people want June to come back, because June can do things with the story that no other character can. And I think Angel is a close second. Angel can definitely take the stories in new directions and things that's very interesting. And that's why I thought these comics were so interesting. I was looking up this character and, you know, trying to find information and whatnot and see what happened. And in the Tekken comics, the Tekken Titan comics, she has a very, very interesting storyline that takes place. Hopefully it's canon, because this stuff that happens in comics is next level. Like I said, I'm going to have a separate video just breaking down some of the things that happens in the comics and talking about why I believe the storyline in the comics is better than what we get in the games. Hopefully Tekken 8, they can learn from the comics and sort of implement some of these ideas and some of the things that happen. But jumping right into the Tekken comics, the Tekken Titan comics, it says, Angel appears in the 2007 Tekken comic book, supporting her design from Tekken Tag Tournament 2. It is revealed that sometime prior to the events of Tekken 6, Jun Kazama captured Angel, fearing that her light could stop his crusade to end the Mishima bloodline. So it kind of sounds like this is canon. Following Jin's appearance, after his clash with Azazel, Hayachi Mishima discovered the captive Angel, believing that her light could stand against the power of the Devil Gene. He set to work on a scheme to steal her abilities for himself. Just reading this sounds so dope, and I have the screenshots. I want to talk to the screenshots. I want to talk about the screenshots in just a second. When Jin and his comrades raid his archives of the Mishima Zaibatsu to find Angel, a massive brawl which Hayashi forces ensues, which is further complicated by the arrival of Kazuha. Jin begs Angel for forgiveness, but she spurs him, saying that he and his family are now beyond redemption. Jin transforms into his devil form and battles Angel in the skies above, with the two proving evenly matched as they engage in a clash of energy beings. Angel says that Jin is the only one who can break the curse of the Mishima bloodline and bring about peace. The beams create an explosion, and when the smoke clears, both fighters have vanished. Now, from reading that, it sounds like this comic book is canon. It says it takes place before Tekken 6, so it sounds like it's canon to me. What I thought is what I think is interesting, right? They're saying that this is canon, but then Yoshimitsu has his Tekken 7 outfit, but you know, that's just something that I thought was interesting to note. But if we look at just some of these screenshots and at things that happened, like, this is crazy. You can see like Angel is tied up to this like machine, like Emperor Palpatine style, right? She's like hanging from this giant thing in the ceiling, and Heihachi is like standing in the way. He has this crown, right? This Chronica crown, Mortal Kombat style, that's like draining her power. And what happens is he gets these sort of energy wings, these sort of, you know, upgraded energy wings that's like crazy, and that kind of makes him, I don't know if I should say like Angel Heihachi or, you know, Demon Heihachi. I don't know really what to call it, but in the very last page of one of the comics, it says, "Now I have so much more the power of the angel, the power of creation itself. And then he's just laughing. That these comics books looks dope. Like, I'm definitely like, there's some more comics I want to break down, so I'm definitely going to be doing another video. Stay tuned for that. But if we just look at some of these other screenshots, we can see, you know, Heihachi, you know, fighting them, you know, she being tied to the machines. We can see Jin turn into his devil form. And then what I thought was really interesting, at one point in the fight, Angel gives everyone like a power boost. She does like some angel creation magic, and she gives Paul Phoenix, Nina, Anna, Yoshimitsu, and Panda, and I think Zhao Yu, she gives all of them these sort of wings. The wings don't look the same as Heihachi, maybe because Heihachi is drawing directly from her, and they are just, you know, getting their power like through the forces of the wind or whatever, right? But it's really interesting how, one, it's not just the Mishimas fighting. You have so many different characters. You have Paul, Zhao Yu, Nina, Jin, Heihachi, Kazuya, Panda, Yoshi. So many different characters all fighting, and it's not just 3 characters that we see every time. It's interesting that they have Angel, and she's kind of like giving people powers, and she's buffing people, and she's, you know, this is really interesting. And I just wonder, will she comes back? Because if we've seen at the very end, right, she flies up and she tells Jin, you are the only one who can save you're the only one who can stop all of this, right? You're the only one. And she kind of disappears, and then after that she hasn't been seen since. And depending on what happens in Tekken 8, I think either she can make a return or June can make a return. I think either way they go with it, if they decide to bring her back or June back, it would be really good, especially if they had like how this comic book is, how they have so many characters involved. I think there's no way they can lose with this. But yeah, that's just my take. That's just my explanation. I don't think she's dead or she's missing. I think she's just sitting back watching what's happening, and if she feels the need to step in, she will. But you know, as she say herself, you know, right now Jin is the only one who can stop them. Jin is the only one who can save them. But if he dies, then she may have to step in, right? That's something that's yet to be seen. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Jester King, this one is for you. Everyone else, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.